Okay, so this is my Yeti 5.5C. I've had it for about 3 weeks. Love it, great bike. Today's all about protecting my frame and wrap it with some tube. So some tie tube. Got some lying around. So today we're going to be wrapping from about here all the way to here to prevent the chain from slapping against the frame, which does tend to cause a lot of damage. So first things first, what we need to do is actually remove the rear tyre. It makes the job a lot easier. So I'm just going to put some of these gloves on. It's not working very well. I got a large, but it looks like I needed the extra large. Nearly there. So what I got here is the XTR Di2 setup. Most rear mechs actually have a clutch here. This clutch just allows the rear derailleur to sort of hang free. Gives your chain a lot more slack, which is what we need. So what I usually do for this is, well, first of all, I actually need to chop through the gears to actually get it into 11th gear. Alright. Basically unlock that. And what I'd like to do is actually disengage the front ring, have the chain hanging there, just unscrew it. Okay, and then let it drop. Simple as that. So what I have here is actually just a bike tube, and you'll see that there's actually some seams that run across the bike tube itself. Let me just get that in focus. There's actually some seams that run against the bike tube. I just cut all the way along the whole length of it, removing the valve stem as well. So yeah, there is a bit of this powdery residue, so it's about just cleaning that off. So I'm going to go clean that off now. Okay, so I'm back. All I've done is just actually clean some of that powdery residue. You can't get all of it, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what we want to do is we basically want to wrap as close to this chain ring as we can. So you want to wrap it quite thick at the very beginning and nice and tight. So you want to probably go 2 revolutions. So just 2 revolutions, making sure you stretch it as much as possible. Let's give it a nice stretch. And what you'll find is the beginning of it will actually just sort of hold itself. You'll find that it'll just hold itself without, you probably don't even need a zip tie, but I'll probably will put one around there. Let me just tighten this. Gotta be careful with these service stands. I mean, this is a carbon frame. You shouldn't really be holding it from the seat post because it is a dropper post. It's not good for the seals in it. So I'm holding from the frame, but making sure it's not too tight. So I've wrapped it around the beginning there a couple times, nice and tight. And then you start creating a bit of an angle. Okay. Just continue along the frame. Nearly there. This obviously doesn't really flatter your bike. It's not really about the look, it's more about protecting the frame. So just bear that in mind when your friends ask you what the hell that black crap is on your bike. Actually, that's probably okay. That's fine. So what I'll do is grab some scissors and cut it down here, followed by some cable ties. So what I've got here is just 2 cable ties, one for the front, one for the back, and some scissors. So first, and some little clippers. So what I'm going to do is, it's a nice thick zip tie. I'm going to try and make sure that it's not visible, the joint, and it's not protruding in any way. So I'll have it underneath and tight. cut that. It's not going anywhere. Decided to go one more wrap at the end here. I actually like that there's a bit of writing there. You can cut this at an angle if you like, and then just wrap it right up underneath. Grab the cable tie, same as the front. Get in there. Might need another one. Now for the last one. That's really going to protect the chain. Again, doesn't look the best, but it really will protect the chain. Now for the tie to be put back on. Okay, so rear tyre's back on. Making sure it's in 11th gear when doing so. Just got to put the clutch back in. Done.